Okay, so I just wanted to make a video for those Linux enthusiasts who also are Outlands or Ultima Online enjoyers. Right now, there's a couple methods to run Outlands on Linux, but I find them to be kind of a pain in the ass. Even the way it suggests it to do it on the wiki, it seems like more complicated than it like needs to be. So I just wanted to make a video to show you how to get it up and running. So just to set the stage a little bit, I am running on Linux Mint right now. I'm running on Cinnamon, but I've tested it on GNOME. I would assume it would work on KDE. And I have also done this same method on Arch Linux, which I was using prior. So I know it works on Arch. I know it works on like Debian-based distros like Linux Mint. So if this video helps you out, that's awesome. So let's get into it. First thing you want to do is go to the website and go download the exe for Outlands. So I already have it downloaded, so I'm not going to do that. Next thing you want to do, open up a folder, pick a place where you want to store your exe, create the folder. I'm just going to call it My Outlands. And then I will go into this file where I have a copy of the exe. Go to My Outlands. I will paste it in there. The next thing you want to do is you want to download a program called Proton Up Qt. What this does is it allows you to install like different versions of Proton and Wine and Lutris runners. It helps you manage your runners for Lutris and Steam. So when you download this, you can find it in your package manager, so like Pacman, or in a software center or software manager if you're using something like Mint. So you want to open it up, and then you want to click this drop down and select the Steam option, and then you go to add version, and you'll see there's a compatibility tool, GE Proton. I selected 927. That seemed to work no issue. You click install, it will add it to this list. Once that's done, you can close this. You don't need it anymore. Next thing you want to do is open Steam. So if you're gaming on Linux, I would assume you're using Steam. If you're not, you're going to need it for this to work. So you open up Steam. In the bottom left corner of Steam, there's a button that says add a game. You can't see it because my camera's covering it, but you click on add a game. You click on add a non-Steam game. This window will open. Click browse. And then you want to go to, what did I call it? My Outlands. And then select the Outlands exe. Click select. Add selected program. It's populated here. Next thing you want to do is right click, properties. And then go, you'll see it's your target. Go to compatibility. Force the use. If you didn't restart Steam after you installed the new runner, the new GE Proton runner, with Proton Up Qt, you may have to restart Steam. And then it'll show up in this list. You select GE Proton 927. You close this. You click play. And then you'll see the regular Outlands installer will pop up. You click OK. Now it'll pop up. It'll look a bit funny. I'm going to fast forward through this part because you're not going to sit here and make you watch me install Outlands. I just thought about that. I said I wasn't going to sit here and make you watch me install Outlands, but then I realized that's what this entire video is about. So I am going to do that, except I'm not going to make you watch the entire process. So, okay. So once that's done, you'll see your play now button will appear. You click play now. And there we have it. Okay. It's running. That beautiful login music is going. I'm just going to log in quick. And we're in. We're playing. And it's perfect. So it works right away out of the box. Now, you might have a couple questions. You might say, okay, well, what about multiple accounts, right? Like, what if I want to play multiple instances, or I have 3 accounts and I want to run them? So through Steam, the launcher's still there, right? So if I click it, launcher's still there. If I click play now, it just launches another instance of the client. It's running fine. You don't have to do anything else. If you're okay playing through Steam and you don't mind having to open Steam to do it, then you're done. You can close this video. you're set up. You don't have to worry. But if you wanted to do something different, like let's say you don't want to use Steam to run Outlands, so we'll log out here. You don't have to. So we'll stop this. We'll close this. What you could do is you could use Lutris. Once you install it, so basically you use Steam to install Outlands, and once it's installed, you can click on Add a Game in Lutris. Lutris, if you game on Linux, I'm assuming you know what that is. You can go Add Locally Installed Game. We'll call it My Outlands. We'll select Wine as the runner, and then it'll say executable. So any non-Steam game in Linux that you install is in the .steam folder. So you'll have to, in Linux Mint, it's Control H, that shows your hidden folders. You'll see the .steam, and then you go through. This is my path. It's Debian installation. I don't know what your exact path will be, but it'll be something like this. .steam, Debian installation, Steam apps, compat data, and then you'll have to figure out which ID it is. I have a feeling it's this one because when it was created. And then I go PFX, Drive C, Program Files, Ultima Online Outlands. And then if you have like Razor profiles or macros and stuff you want to like back up or overwrite, you can just overwrite this data folder like you normally would on Windows. That's where that is. But for Lutris, we want to go down to the Outlands exe. We want to select it. And for our runner, we want to make sure we're on GE Proton 927. Click Save. Also, here's another important thing. Disable this DXVK, because if you don't, it can have a black screen on the launcher. So click Save. My Outlands. Play. All right. And then just play now. We're good to go. And it's the same thing here, right? If you want to launch multiple clients, you can. Not a problem. You can do that. It just used Steam to install it initially, so you don't have to mess around with the install part, and then you can run it through Lutris if you don't want to use Steam. But if you're okay using Steam, you can do that too. Hopefully this video helped some people, because if you're like me, the other ways just seemed way more work than they need to be. I think this way is pretty easy, so take it easy.